Billy the Kid, originally born as Harry McCarthy and later adopted the name William H. Bonney, was a legendary American outlaw who became famous for his role in the Lincoln Country War and for allegedly killing 21 men, one for each year of his life, although historians believe the number was close to 8 or 9. Billy was likely born in New York City or Indiana and moved west with his mother. Unfortunately, he became an orphan at the age of 16 and as a result turned into theft and petty crime stealing to survive. He escaped jail several times, developing a reputation for being daring and elusive. And in 1877, he got involved in a fight and killed a blacksmith named Francis Wiley. Billy got involved in a violent conflict in Lincoln Country, New Mexico, between rival merchant factions Murphy Doland versus turnstile McSween. He was hired by John Tulslan, a British rancher who was killed very early in the war. So, seeking revenge, Billy and his group, known as the Regulators, fought against corrupt lawmen and business rivals. The war was chaotic and deadly, and Billy's sides ultimately lost. After the war, Billy went on the run. He continued stealing cattle and horses and was wanted for murder. He was very charismatic, friendly, and jovial. That is why he was able to hide, as many of the locals favored him and were able to hide. In December 1880, Billy was captured by Sheriff Pat Garrett, his former acquaintance, who had now become a lawman. And in April 1881, he was sentenced to death by hanging for the murder of Sheriff William Brady. But Billy escaped from Lincoln County Jail, killed 2 guards, stole a horse, and disappeared. This incident made headlines and increased Billy's legend. On the 14th of July 1881, which is today in history, his ex-friend Sheriff Pat Garrett tracked Billy to Fort Sumner, New Mexico, where he was hiding at a friend's house. At around midnight, Garrett entered the home of Maxwell, a friend of Billy's. In the darkness, Billy approached the room where Garrett was talking to Maxwell. Billy reportedly asked, "¿Quién es?" a Spanish word for "who is it?" Unaware Garrett was inside, Garrett fired 2 shots, one striking Billy in the chest, killing him instantly. And Billy was just 21 years old. Some people believe Billy wasn't killed that night and Garrett covered up the truth. Others claimed Billy lived under another name for decades. He was buried in Fort Sumner, New Mexico, where his gravestone reads Billy the Kid. Do not forget, this happened today on the 14th of July.